Thank you so much for worshiping with us today at Greater Rhode Island Baptist. If you're joining us online, thank you for watching with us. If you are a guest today, please take a moment to visit gribt.com/connect and fill out the connection card if you haven't done so during the service so we can connect with and serve you. Here's a reminder of our ongoing opportunities here at church. This Wednesday evening at 7 p.m., I want to invite you to our first midweek prayer service of 2025. Let's bring our requests before the Lord together and watch God answer. Youth choir and young adult growth groups resume this Wednesday at 7 p.m. as well. Tonight, we are so excited to kick off our Sunday evening programs for 2025. Adults, growth group will meet again in this room at 6 p.m. If you've not yet registered for a growth group, please stop by the Next Steps tables today to get enrolled. Greater Rhode Island Student Ministry will meet again together at 6 p.m. as well in room 101. And Awana Clubs for Kids resumes tonight as well. We'll see you right back here this evening at 6 p.m. There's something for everyone. Here's what's coming up next at Greater Rhode Island Baptist. Church family, this Saturday at 10 a.m. is our second Saturday Soul Winning Outreach. Dress warm and come ready to invite our neighbors to join us here at church. We'll meet in the auditorium right at 10 a.m. for a brief challenge from Pastor, and then we'll divide up into our community. See you Saturday.
You know what they say, happiness is a day at the beach. And I've been here for 364 days. Yep, I only work one day every year, and I vacation the rest of the time. This year's vacation is just about over, and it's almost time to go back to work for one day. What do I do for that one day? Well, I thought you'd never ask. You see, there's this youth event that happens once a year, and when it started, I was hired to be the mascot. I can assure you, however, that it had nothing to do with my looks. But anyway, the teen thing is a whole day of never-ending fun. Games, food, prizes, preaching, you name it, it will happen. And Pastor Dean Miller will be there. He's most of the reason I'm going, one of the best youth speakers I've ever heard. Trust me, you won't regret being there. Will you be as relaxed as I am? Probably not. But when you work as hard as I do, you need a lot of time to recover. Well, in just a few hours, when the sky turns pink, I'll be making my way back to mainland for the Teen Thing 2025. And I hope to see you there. How was that one?
That's the one.
Good. Where did we get this sand from? It's freezing.
In just 4 weeks, from Friday, January 31st through Sunday, February 2nd, is our Week of Awakening with Brother Caleb Reed. Services will be at 7 p.m. on Friday, 7 p.m. on Saturday, and 11 a.m. on Sunday morning. Growth groups, student ministries, and Awana will meet as normal at 6 p.m. that Sunday evening. Saturday morning of that weekend, we will host a men's prayer breakfast here at the church at 9 a.m. Mark that time on your calendar now so that you don't miss what God will do that weekend, and begin praying for God to work in our hearts and in our church as we listen to His voice and follow His leading. Our resource of the week is the book Spiritual Depression by David Martyr Lloyd Jones. Christian people, writes Lloyd Jones, too often seem to be perpetual in the doldrums and too often give this appearance of unhappiness and lack of freedom and absence of joy. There's no question at all that this is the main reason why large numbers of people have ceased to be interested in Christianity. Believing the Christian joy was one of the most potent factors in the spread of Christianity in the early centuries. Lloyd Jones not only lays bare the causes that have robbed many Christians of spiritual vitality, but also points the way to the cure that is found through the mind and spirit of Christ. You can purchase your copy today at the welcome tables. And be sure to stop by the Survival Kit 2025 cart in the lobby for some specially chosen resources to help you grow in Christ in 2025. You can purchase those items at the welcome tables in the lobby as well. Thank you again for joining us today in worship. If you are a first-time guest today, or if you're wondering, what's my next step to get involved? Or what's my next step in my walk with Christ? Stop by the Next Steps tables in the back of the auditorium. Team members are standing by to help and answer questions with resources for you. And if you're a first-time guest, you can receive a gift bag, including a copy of the book Done, as our gift to you for filling out a connection card. Once again, thank you for joining us today. May God bless you as you live for Him this week.